Merry Christmas in July. Thank you so much for hopping over to my channel from Peggy Sue over at Thrifty Hippie. Isn't she a sweetheart? Doesn't she have the greatest finds from Colorado? She's so sweet. I love watching her shows. Did you enjoy her show? Well, thank you for popping over and hopping over to my channel. I am Bridget with the Baker's Daughters LLC. I'm an antique boutique. I'm at 2 local antique malls, and I also sell here on YouTube and live sales, as well as Facebook and Instagram. So if there's anything that I share with you today, I brought all Christmas vintage. My style is modded, just modern meets vintage, but today I brought all the vintage Christmas because I'm passionate about vintage Christmas. I've been a collector since I was a young girl, and I have a great collection. I do have some videos coming up on how I decorate my home and garden, and what drew me into this business was sharing. I had so many people that liked my things, and I would find extra things. This would be so cute in your garden. This would be so cute in your Christmas tree. That's why I started reselling, and I hope you like what I bring today. But anyway, it looks like Christmas in my office here, but outside it sounds like summer. My neighbor's cutting their lawn right now. So isn't it such a contrast from July and Christmas? But it definitely sets the stage for it. But just so you know, I use PayPal for invoicing. I'm still catching up on orders from this week. Thank you so much to all of you you overwhelmed me this week. Sales were so good. This is my 5th sale of the week. So I have blocked out the weekend to wrap up, literally finish wrapping up everything. Anything that you purchase from me this week is going to have wrapping paper on it, like gift wrapping. So it takes me an extra step. It takes me a minute, but I like to make it really special for you. So anything from today's sale will be wrapped in gorgeous gift wrap. It will have a beautiful Christmas topper inside your package, and I hope you enjoy what I'm bringing today. I do use PayPal, so if there's anything you're interested in, comment below. It is on a first come, first serve basis. Feel free to ask me any questions. I am going to pop on when I premiere later today. I'm going to try and pop on as many of my resellers as I can as things go live today. But if not, I catch up later. When I'm up late at night, I'll watch some of my favorite YouTubers. I don't even watch real television anymore. I try to unplug from all the things going on in the world. I try to be intentional about what I watch and take in. So many of you inspire me. So many of you just give me great vibes and gives me purpose in life again. So not only my followers, I want to thank you, but also my fellow resellers. A special thank you goes out to Helen with New England Thrifter for organizing this, and to my sweet Caroline, a Yunstargirl, for organizing and putting everything together. We greatly appreciate you, all of us. I'm going to put down below everybody's channel, everybody's time slot, their links included, as well as my billing information. I use Pirate Ship. Any of the items today will be listed with the letter B in front of it. So go ahead and just indicate B. If it's B1, B2, whatever item you want, I will include a brief description. I will include a price. I'm not going to be including measurements today. I'm trying to get my little time slot as short and sweet as possible. But if you have any questions or need anything, any measurements or that, feel free to ask me. I'm happy to work with you and communicate with you. My email is thebakersdaughtersllc@gmail.com. Feel free to message me on Instagram or Facebook. Get a hold of me. And you can even contact my fellow resellers if you have any questions or concerns. With that said, shipping is not included. That will be extra. Again, I ship from Illinois, so keep that in mind. But I'll kind of give you a rundown of my items up next. But before I do that, when my sale is over here and when my time slot is up, please head over to Chrissy's Corner. Chrissy's Corner for Collectibles. She's going to have Christmas. Her corner's full of Christmas, so please check her out. I will include her link and below in the description as well. But let's go ahead and get started. First up, we're going to kick it off with a boot, a really sexy boot. I thought this was so glam gorgeous. It is a Napco wear. It is a vase, and it looks like a boot. How gorgeous is this? Does anyone wear boots this tall? I used to. Look how gorgeous. It says high heel boot. It's got this gorgeous holly and berries against this white. It pops so beautifully. It's green and red. It even has some punches of black. These little shoestrings tied all the way up to this red bow. There is a little bit of wear here, some paint loss, but overall it's pristine. It's a vase. You could put greenery in here at Christmas time, live greenery with the smells, maybe in the center of your tablescape, or maybe on an end table or your mantle. You could put faux flowers in here. Red roses would be so gorgeous in here, wouldn't it? You could take this as a hostess gift and leave it behind. But it's got this really giant high red heel. It's white with green and red and black, and here it's just a hint of red to kind of break up the base color to that white color on the shoe. But here's the maker mark on the bottom. UNESCO made in Japan. And it does have an item number, and the number is S as in Santa. And it looks to be 486, A as in apple. So this is going to be, it's about this big. If you have any questions, just comment below. I will be on, when it premieres later, I'll be on live with you, okay? But this is going to be B1. It's the Holly Boot Vase Napco, $15. If anyone is interested in this, go ahead and type in B1. Don't worry about the price, just B1. I know the description, and I will get this out to you. Just make sure you connect with me so I get your invoice out. I'll be working through the weekend, even on my days off. My goal is to get everything done after these 5 sales by Monday evening. So just keep looking. And some of you have bought in several of my sales this week. So I'm trying to put all of your items together in just single boxes so we can, you know, combine that shipping. And I'm hoping, my fingers crossed, my goal is to get everything out to the post office on Monday, Tuesday at the latest, because the cycle starts all over again. We got sales starting up again on Tuesday. So, but more on that in just a minute. Okay, up next, I have a set of 2 flocked reindeer. I paid up for these a little bit, but when you see them, you'll know why. They're so good. They're these red flocked deer. Look at the eyes on this. Gorgeous. Look at their little noses. The noses are little pearls. The eyes are so mid-century modern, so chic, so Hollywood glam. But look at their little gold antlers. They're cute, cute little ears. I am seeing some wear on the ears. I'm seeing, especially on this ear here, I'm seeing some wear. The ears look like they took a little bit of a beating, but these have to be, gosh, 70 years old, I bet you. But they are a little bit aged. They're weathered just a little bit, but they're gorgeous. I paid up for them because they're that good. I think these pops of this, just like this red, deep blood red with this white pearl. Look at the reins. Look at Santa's reins. They're made of pearls. They have their gold little necklaces with bells. They do have little clankers. They don't really make much noise though. But I thought they're so, so sweet. So if anyone's interested in these are going to be the set of 2 flocked red reindeer, mid-century modern, B2, $40. Thought those were so good. Okay, how are we doing so far? You like vintage Christmas, you guys? I love it. Okay, up next is B3. This is going to be a set of 2 Snow People mugs. So there's going to be a set of 2. Here's the first one. They are identical. Here's the second one. They're this taupey, like beigey brown on the outside with this artwork. The Snow People are in a navy blue, which I think is so rustic, like so like mountain cabin. But look at the insides. It's like this caramelly, almost chocolatey brown glaze on the inside. Aren't they so sweet? And I always say, if anybody finds pieces with their initials on it, they need to buy them. And these are my initials on the bottom. The artist had the same initials as me. These are dated 1997. They're in pristine condition. There's a set of 2. There's the bottoms. They have a really comfortable, like really nice grip handle. So I thought those would be so special because you keep these out all season long. It doesn't have to be just at Christmas. Not everybody celebrates Christmas. There's a lot of great holidays during that season. So we want to celebrate all of them. But this is going to be B3 for the set of 2 People mugs, $16. Thought those were so sweet. Okay, up next. We all know cottage core is coming back. This is a really great piece that I found while thrifting. Like, I've seen these in little ornaments, but I never seen one this big. It's so good. So this is one of those like ornaments, the wooden horse ornaments that we're all familiar with from like the 70s and 80s. And look, it's a giant like toy one. I thought this would be so cute under the Christmas tree with other toys or Christmas gifts. If you collect this type of thing on your tree, how cute. You could do this as a topper. Like, look how it's built. Wouldn't this be the cutest topper? Maybe in a child's bedroom. I thought it was so good. But they're like they're like I want to say like a deeper color. It's almost like a cottage core deeper color. So the red is like a really deep color. The green is really deep. And then this gold is such a deep color. It almost feels like it's got orange in it. But I already gave the mane and the tail a little combing, and I use my little scissors to clean it up. Anything that I find, I try to give it new life so it lasts another, 10, 20, 30, 70 years. So I cleaned it up a little bit. It was very dusty, but I thought it was so good. Look at the face on that. Look at the hair and the ears. Isn't that so fun? It even has the little like pleather here. Look at this little metal detail. Isn't that so good? And this has a little bit, it looks like green, like, like holly with the berries. And then look at this little asterisk, this little like mid-century modern little like starburst on there. I thought it was so good. It is made in Taiwan. Here's the bottom. Here's the top. This is going to be in today's sale for $15. This is B4 for the retro rocking horse. Doesn't that remind you when Martha Stewart first came out? That Christmas stuff's coming back, that style, all the homemade, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Primitive, the primitive stuff. Okay. Speaking of repurposing things, making things, things around your household that you repurpose. I love to craft, but someone made this. I don't get any credit for it. I'm calling this Mrs. Clean Claws. She is a dish soap bottle that was repurposed into a doll. Isn't she so good? So the bottom is plastic, an old soap bottle. It's covered in felt to, hide all, the plastic. It's got this gorgeous little light little lace on here. But if you look, she has this gorgeous velvet dress with this fur all around the front and the back. It's also got a crinoline. I fluffed it up. I zhuzhed it up so it's nice and full. I used to do wedding photography and prom dress photography. And I just love my girly girl fluffing on my dolls and things because I'm a boy mom. I have fun with all my decor. But she has this little flock, little belt. It's like a creamy white. And then look at even the little belt buckle, this like glittery gold, this homemade. But if you look, she's one of the doll heads. She's a Mrs. Claus doll head with her. I've cleaned up her hair, tidied her up. But look at her glasses. It's just made out of like almost like a pipe cleaner, like wired like cording. Look at her cute little smiling eyes. And if you look, she has little sequin and pearl earrings. She has this gorgeous beaded headband. There's even a pearl on the top in her hair. It's like a hairpin. Look at her cute little hands. This is handmade by someone. I thought that was so good. So this is going to be in today's sale for $20. It's going to be B5 for Mrs. Clean Claws. B5, $20. She's so good. And she's lightweight too. Easy to ship. A lot of pieces I pulled today are easy to ship. Okay, up next I have a vintage altar boy ornament. Look at this. How good is this? It could be an altar girl too. Anything goes, whatever you want it to be. But look how cute that is. It's like the vintagey plastic, mid-century modern. I love the gold. I love the glitter. I always say that I love the cheesy plastics from my childhood, and I'm proud of it. I love it. I love this type of ornament. But it's so cute. It's got this decorative bottom. It looks like a lantern. Look at this little red flocked bird here, like a cardinal. It does have some withering, like fading on the bird. It's old. It's got to be at least 50 some years old. But it has this original little hanger. So you can hang this as an ornament. You could add it to a wreath if you craft. You could add this to a garland in a doorway or a mantle. Isn't that so good? I thought that was so sweet. So this is in today's sale for B6. It's going to be $12 for the vintage altar boy or girl ornament. That it was so good. I'm really drawn to the altar boys and the like choir boys because I'm a boy mom. I have 2 little boys. But that was so good. Okay, up next. This is a piece made by me. I have 2 coming up. Okay, so I have someone that I source from for like vintage like architectural pieces. And while I was there picking up some doors, they were selling these amazing, these are like the feet of furniture, vintage like feet. So this is the original like stain and everything on it. I did nothing with it. It's as is. I thought it was just such a pretty piece that was taken off of either maybe a sofa or a chair. This little like stem in here is the actual screw that you would screw into the bottom of the furniture. Someone removed them. There was a pile of them. I picked through them, but in that pile was also this triangular piece of wood, and I kept looking at it like, I'm gonna make those into trees. So my husband graciously screwed a hole, like drilled a hole in the bottom, helped me screw this in. And then the wooden piece, I went ahead and decoupaged it with this like red plaid craft paper. This is like, I'm calling it like a mauvey, like taupey plaid on the back. I went ahead and added this. This is one of the felt balls on the top for my craft stash. I had some vintage rickrack that I went ahead and painted with just a hint of gold to kind of like age it and make it look like, you know, shiny and bright. But it's on this side as well. And then down here, it has this vintage trim, this pom-pom trim that I added, so it would look like little ornaments. But this is like a creamy white. I love that with that pop of that red. And it's almost like a burgundy red on the top too. So it's two-sided. All sides are pretty. This is going to be B7 for the handmade red and cream tree made by me. And it's going to be $20. But I have another one. So this next one, same story, but I just did a different like technique on it. I used the craft supplies from my stash. So this is like almost that taupey plaid again. It's the same as the other, but I dressed it up. I decorated it differently. Here's the red. But I went ahead and added, this is like a charcoal, like almost like gray, black cording. This is upholstery cording. And then I had this as well. This is like a burgundy cording. And then I found this really beautiful, it's almost like a peachy mauve color there. So I made it look like, you know, garlands on a Christmas tree. It's on both sides, are identical. Then I added just some of this crafty, like these strips of glitter here. And it's almost like a pinky mauve, which I thought punched really good with this little wool ball on top. It's like that mauve pink as well. So this is going to be in today's sale for, again, $20. It's B8, but this one is the handmade mauve and pink tree by me. So up next, this is something really rare, and I'm pricing it as such, but it's this decorative reindeer made of felt. It's handmade. I don't know if it was like a craft that you pick up at Leeward's back in the day or what have you. But it's so beautiful. It's a creamy white with these punches of reds and golds. But it's a reindeer. It's got a red nose, how appropriate. Red, gorgeous, gorgeous eyelashes. Has an eyebrow made out of gold rickrack. This gorgeous gold little sequin eye. Up here we have more of the rickrack and this beautiful like hand cut out poinsettia. Again with these little embellishments to look like berries with sequins and seed beads. These are bottle brush little antlers. The ears do open up. There's some paper in there that the previous owner put in there to kind of open up the ears and give it dimension. And then look at this like bow, this scarf like bandana, if you will, on here. The gorgeous bow, again with the rickrack, seed beads, and just look at all that handwork. And the best part is there's little jingle bells on the bottom. And then if you look at all the magnets. You can hang it. It's magnetic too, or it's got the hanger here. You can hang it. Wouldn't that be so good on a door? I thought that was so sweet. So this is going to be in today's sale for $25 because it's rare. It's B9 for the handmade felt deer little hanger. So good. Okay. Up next, I have a flush. It is a rubber face Santa. It does not have a maker mark on it. I don't know who made it, but it is so, so good. It's about this big. And it does have a patina on it. It's definitely aged. I'm guessing it's from the 40s, but I'm not sure. That would just be my guess. But he's got a little beard here. If you could see, there's definitely like some fading, you know, probably the elements in the air, and that has definitely patinaed it if you look at that. But look how good the coloring is, and I like that it's more of a vintagey white than a pure white for the beard. This little outfit has definitely got some fading, but it's still so, so good. Like you'll see some color patina here, just withered and weathered and just beautiful. So much character, and he kind of sits. You could put them in a chair or on a bed, maybe a guest bedroom or in your collection on your shelf. But look at his beautiful eyes. They're blue, rubber-faced. He has this little pom-pom here, and it doesn't have like a bad smell because I always do the sniff test. It's really good. So this is in today's sale for $50 because I did pay up for it, but it's the plush Santa. It's going to be B10. So there we go. We're almost there. Okay, up next, I have a set of 2. I found more of these. I sold these in a live sale in December, and then I found more shortly after, and I put them away for days like this, for sales like this. But these are the softer plastic. These are a set of 2 plastic deers. They are definitely vintage. Their heads do like rotate. You can move their heads, which I think is cute because you could do like a little partner, like a little pair. You can move their heads and change up their personalities. But they have little like white polka dots, gorgeous little, they're original gold with bell chains. They're cute little antlers. They're in pristine condition. Very lightweight, very easy to ship. You're going to get the set of 2. And look at how cute their faces are. They do have some marks on it. I cleaned them up, but I don't want to rub them too much. I like that they look aged and patinaed and kind of beat up a little bit. I like that look. I don't like all things pristine. Depends on what it is. But this is going to be $14 for the set of 2, B11, the plastic deer. Wouldn't they be cute in a display or like under a cloche? They'll be really sweet. And you can keep these up all the way through winter, through to Valentine's Day. Okay, up next, I have a set of 3 felt. They are doorknob covers. And basically what that means is if you have a doorknob, they will slip over your doorknob. There's little cutouts, but they're handmade. There's going to be a set of 3. Each one of them is different. This is like either an altar boy or girl or choir boy or girl. Isn't that so sweet? Again, all the sequins and seed beading on there. So much handwork. Look at all this work, this cording on here. This is kind of an ivory white, a creamy white with a punch of red. That's the first one. Then up next, this is an altar boy or girl or choir person with the green background and the red, sequins, cording, seed beads. So good. Look at all that handiwork. And this one's my favorite because I'm drawn to like peacock colors. Look at this angel. Look at that bluish like turquoise teal. This one's got white with a black background and this green. I love the green and gold too. Set of 3. They're all handmade. So good. These are going to be $18 for the felt doorknob covers, and it's going to be B12. Okay, and last but not least, since we kicked off the show with a boot, we're going to kick off the end. We're going to head over to Chrissy's Corner for collectibles. We're going to kick it off with an elf booty. It is so like kitschy, so like whimsical, so fun. It's a giant ceramic hobbyist boot with these punches of red, probably old glazes with lead that they just don't do anymore. And it's like splashes of green. Look at the cutout. Look at the shape on that. Wouldn't this be cute to do like an assemblage on? Like to add little pieces if you're a crafter. Wouldn't that be so fun? I thought it was so good. Some people aren't into this, but I think it's cool. I know people collect these things, so. But if anyone's interested in this rare little vintage ceramic, I believe it to be hobbyist boot, $15, B13. That's so good. But that's my items. Did you guys have fun? Comment below if you had fun with me today. If this is content that you like, give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe. I'm growing my channel. I have lots of content coming. I've already started filming some things, how to decorate with me, how to thrift with me. I have a lot planned for this 3rd quarter in the year, and wait till 4th quarter. Like, I'm obsessed with all things pumpkins and Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, all the things. So if this is something you're interested in, hang out with me for all things sugar and spice and all things nice. Again, down below, you'll have all my billing information, how I bill. I usually allow you about 24 hours to pay your invoice, so keep an eye out for those. Make sure you communicate with me if stuff comes up. It's okay, life happens. Just chit chat with me, okay? I will get you your packages out. I'm working very hard this weekend to get everything wrapped up. 5 sales this first week in July with the holiday weekend and with festivities with friends and family. It's been a little bit of a challenge, but it's been a blessing. It's a good challenge to have. But I just want to say, I hope you have a blessed day. Check out all my fellow resellers. Give them thumbs up. Give them some love. Give them some likes. Give them some business. And we're all in this together. And just remember, out in the world, there's people going through a lot of things. And we have gifts, unique gifts that have been given to each one of us. Our gifts are as unique as our fingerprint, as unique as a snowflake that falls from the sky. So even though it's Christmas in July, just remember, through all the seasons, let's bless other people and share with them our gifts. Keep things sweet, because someone out there that is like having a sour day or a bitter day, they might just need something sweet in their life, and you can change their day in their life. But with that said, thank you so much for joining me. Merry Christmas in July. I hope you had fun, and go check out my friends. Go get your Christmas. Start early. We're only six months away.